When it comes to affordable, minimalist, and versatile furniture, IKEA is the go-to for millions around the world. But beyond just flat-packed furniture and Swedish meatballs lies a gold mine of potential, hidden in plain sight. With a little creativity, some elbow grease, and a dash of inspiration, IKEA pieces can be transformed into stunning, functional, and truly custom home upgrades. These aren't just aesthetic improvements, they're life-enhancing transformations. Over the years, I've immersed myself in the world of IKEA hacks, not just scrolling Pinterest for ideas, but actually building, painting, sawing, drilling, and transforming ordinary furniture into jaw-dropping upgrades. Whether you're living in a studio apartment, a suburban family home, or even a tiny house, these DIY hacks will make your space look more expensive, more personalized, and significantly more functional. Let's dive into the IKEA hacks that you'll wish you knew years ago. 1. The Kallax Cubes turned Luxe Storage Bench. The Kallax unit is a staple in nearly every IKEA shopper's cart, but what you do with it is what matters. I turned my 2x4 Kallax unit on its side, added a foam cushion, fabric, and some sleek legs, and created a chic storage bench for my entryway. Materials I used: IKEA Kallax 2x4 unit, upholstery foam 2 to 3 inches thick, high quality fabric, plywood for cushion base, hairpin or mid-century wooden legs, L brackets and screws. Why it works: the Kallax has large, square cubbies, perfect for baskets, shoes, or bins. Adding a cushion seat turns it into practical seating with hidden storage. This hack completely transformed my hallway from cluttered to welcoming. Second Billy bookcase built-in, wall library. The Billy bookcase system is inexpensive, modular, and ripe for customization. I used several Billy bookcases of various widths and heights to create a faux built-in library wall in my home office. Steps I took: measured the entire wall, bought a combination of narrow and wide Billy units, anchored each bookcase to the wall, installed trim molding across the top and between each unit, painted everything the same color as the wall for a seamless look. Why it works: it looks like a custom built-in that cost thousands, but it was a fraction of the price. Plus, it allowed me to store hundreds of books, baskets, and decor while making the room feel taller and more refined. Third Rast dresser turned mid-century nightstand. The Rast 3-drawer dresser is plain pine wood, and that's exactly what makes it such a powerful blank canvas. I turned mine into a beautiful mid-century modern nightstand with brass hardware and tapered legs. Materials I used: IKEA Rast dresser, sandpaper and wood stain, walnut tone, brass drawer pulls, tapered wooden legs, found on Amazon, polyurethane sealant. Why it works: this dresser went from basic to boutique. It gave my bedroom a designer look without the high-end price tag. The drawers are deep and perfect for storing bedside essentials, books, or even electronics. Fourth, Lack table as floating nightstand. If you're short on space, the Lack side table is your secret weapon. I sawed mine in half lengthwise, painted it to match my wall, and mounted it with brackets to make 2 sleek floating nightstands. Materials I used: IKEA Lack side table, circular saw, wall mounting brackets, wall anchors and screws, paint to match wall. Why it works: floating nightstands open up the floor space, making your room feel larger. They also make vacuuming easier. The surface is just enough for a lamp, phone, and a book. Fifth Tarva dresser plus cane webbing equals designer statement. The Tarva line is another great blank canvas. I used the 6-drawer Tarva and transformed the drawer faces with cane webbing and brass knobs for a breezy, coastal meets modern look. Materials I used: IKEA Tarva dresser, cane webbing sheet cut to drawer face size, spray adhesive or staple gun, new hardware, brass or matte black, whitewash stain or pastel paint. Why it works: this gave a light, textured look to the room and looked incredibly high-end. Similar dresses cost $1,000 plus from designer stores. Mine cost under $200 total and added beautiful texture and warmth to my bedroom. Sixth Ivar cabinet wall-mounted bar. IKEA's Ivar cabinet is basic pine wood and I used it to create a floating minibar in my living room. I mounted it to the wall, painted it black, and added glass racks underneath and LED strip lights inside. What I added? Matte black paint, gold handles, underside glass rack, rechargeable LED strip lighting. Why it works? This gave me a compact, stylish bar that floats, making the space feel bigger. Inside, I stored wine, whiskey, glasses, and cocktail tools. The LED lighting made it glow like a designer piece. Schöne Bequem Spice Rack as bathroom organizer. The Bequem Spice Rack may be small, but it's endlessly versatile. I painted several of them and used them vertically in the bathroom to hold perfumes, nail polish, hair products, and even hand towels. Customization's white spray paint or stain. Mounted 2 side by side and 1 upside down for towel hanging. Screwed into drywall with anchors. Why it works? It added tons of vertical storage without bulk. It was perfect for a tiny bathroom with no cabinet space. Also works great in the kitchen, craft room, or child's room. 8. Hemnes shoe cabinet as a slim entryway table. The Hemnes shoe cabinet is narrow and tall, making it ideal for tight entryways. I added marble contact paper to the top and swapped the hardware for gold pulls. Enhancements I made. Marble patterned contact paper on top. Brushed gold knobs. Added a basket and mirror above it for a complete vignette. Why it works? It hid shoes out of sight and acted like a console table. The narrow depth made it perfect for my small foyer and transformed a catch-all zone into a neat, elegant entry point. 9. Mop mini drawers as desk organizers. The Mopé wooden drawers are unassuming. But with some paint, labels, and creativity, I turned them into the ultimate desk organization system. Custom touches, painted drawers in ombre colors, added metal label holders, stacked 2 units and glued together. Why it works? Perfect for organizing pens, paper clips, chargers, sticky notes, and crafting supplies. The ability to customize each drawer made it feel very personal and functional. 10th, IKEA curtain, rods turned wall organizer. I used IKEA's basic curtain rods and S-hooks to create a hanging wall organizer in my kitchen and laundry room. Instead of using them for curtains, I mounted them to the wall and hung baskets, mugs, and small potted plants. Materials, Fintorp or Beigel rail systems. S-hooks, hanging bins and mesh baskets. Why it works? It cleared my countertops, held everything from dish brushes to utensils, and made use of vertical wall space that's usually ignored. Plus, it looked adorable and functional at once. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. We love to hear your thoughts.